Now, as with all of the bikes, we have to check for free sag, and in this instance, with this particular bike, we've got some. So if Dave will pull it up and let it go, we have 1/2 inch of free sag, so 22 inches extended. Again, make sure you do this test so that you don't provide a sag reading that's going to be really misleading. Rider on. So in stock trim, as it is on the showroom floor, we've got just over 1 inch of sag. Now this is obviously a more track-focused and canyon-focused bike, so it's going to be set up aggressively on preload. So in his weight range of 190, it's a little too stiff. We have the capability of reducing the preload adjustment on this, so we can do that, soften it, and get it in the range we want to work. Again, it's going to need somewhat about 1.25 inches, and once we've reset the sag, then we're going to have to go back in and reset the rebound once the shock's hot. Now on the front on these bikes, obviously, because there's no dive, we can't measure sag. So what do? The basic geometry of the motorcycle is set using spring preload on the front of these bikes. So you ride the motorcycle and you judge on turning as the bike turns in, and also on rebound if the bike is doing this on corner exit. So as you get on the gas, if it's too soft, the back will drop, which is really typical of the GSs. And then the front will tap on the way around. So on all BMWs, you never measure the front. You're only going to be measuring and assessing the back, and then you change the front based on the way you ride the motorcycle.
Accolade Motorsports, your source for BMW, KTM, Triumph, and MV Agusta motorcycles. Accolade Motorsports.
With Haley on the bike now, obviously a 40-pound weight range less, we're going to have almost no sag in this, which is correct, way less than 1 inch. So obviously we'd be looking at changing this spring out and removing it, putting a different spring in back so that the back of the bike gives some kind of comfort to the rider. So off you get. So now with Chris on the bike at 240, we should actually get a really good sag measurement in the back. Right on 1.5 inches, so for the street, he can ride this straight out of the showroom once we set compression and rebound, and the sag will be fine. Now, if he takes it to the track, obviously we're going to tighten it up just a little bit for him so that the geometry of the motorcycle stays in a sport bike stance, and then alter the front shock as needed based on tire wear and also throttle application coming out of the corner to suit.